So I talked about this before, but whenever a team loses a big name free agent, like Jessie Bates, like Von Bell, they get something that's called, and I always say this incorrectly, com- compensatory picks. Oh my god, I'm going to butcher that no matter what. It's pretty much saying, hey, listen, you lost a big name player, so the NFL gives you picks to help you make up, to make you, whole again for losing your said player. Well, Jessie Bates obviously is a huge loss, right? Von Bell is too. Because they lost those players, unless in free agency they find a way to replace those players, which obviously they're going to try to, they will get a certain amount of picks. Now, these picks will be the following. So, for the Bengals, they will receive a third pick for Jessie Bates, a third round pick for Jessie Bates. This is not this season. Keep in mind, it's not this season. It's next year. They will receive a fifth round pick for Von Bell. Now, if they would have lost Jermaine Pratt, they would have gotten another third round pick back. So they would have gotten 2 third round picks and a fifth round pick. But again, like I said before, this doesn't matter is if they do end up, for example, signing somebody else. So I think if they, for example, they sign Taylor Rapp, right? And he plays really good next season. I mean, talking about God tier. They lose that third round pick because they got somebody who could at least replace Jessie Bates. So the whole point, again, like I said, is so that you don't have nobody, right? You're getting some value from actually that player leaving your squad. Without trading the player, you still get a value even if he just leaves as a free agent. So my guess is, I do love compensatory picks. I think the Ravens have had the most picks of these picks in the whole entire NFL. Like, NFL history, we've had the most compensatory picks. I think maybe it might have been since 1996 when we were created. I don't know if it's the whole history. I think it's since 1996. But we've had the most, and we made the most of them, right? The 49ers last year, they took Brock Purdy, a pick like that, and turned into Brock Purdy. Now he's a starting quarterback. And this happens across the board for a lot of different teams. I mean, the 49ers this year have the most. I think the 49ers this year have like 9 compensatory picks. So it is what it is. It's a very nice little thing the NFL does, kind of help out teams who do lose their said players. But again, like I said, I just don't see how Cincinnati goes into next season and doesn't replace these positions. I mean, if they go into next season and say, you know what, we're just going to worry about the draft on the safety position, I think they're going to be in a really bad spot. Again, like I said before, I truly believe Taylor Rapp. Maybe you're going to go C.J. Gardner Johnson and Taylor Rapp. Perfect. 1A, 1B, replace those 2 guys. You lose the 2 picks. You lose the 3rd and 5th round pick. But at least you have replacements for, your star players that you did lose. Because, I mean, don't be like, Dex Hill is still a really solid player. And he's young, and he's going to develop, and he's going to become better. But he can't do it by himself. He really can't. So, and even then, I don't know if he's going to be able to become the starter. I mean, I think eventually over time he'll get good enough to become the starter. But starting off right away to say week 1, all right, man, you're the starter. Go out there, play good football. I think that might be a little bit too much on him. So I think they're going to have to try to work something out when it comes to, outside of that. And this is why I think they're probably just going to go in free agency. But with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Keep in mind, every time they lose a player, they get some picks. So, for example, they lost Pirine. Probably not going to get... I think they might get a 7th round pick for that. I think Pirine was... I don't know. It's like... Depends on the value of the player to your team. I don't think Pirine was too valuable to the... He was valuable as like a Bengal. But like I'm saying, like, is for the league to look at. But they might get a 7th round pick for Pirine. They might get like a 6th round pick for Hayden Hurst. They might get some other players, but these are obviously the big names, right? So you go down the list here. They lose, for example, if they would have lost T. Higgins, they would probably got a 2nd round pick. But it is what it is. We'll have to see what ends up happening. But this won't be, it won't matter anyway until sometime next season. So it's not like this season they're going to get any picks. But next season they will if... Again, they do not sign somebody and replace those said players. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.